안녕하세요, 여러분, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jocelyn, and today I'm gonna talk about my experience applying for the first time to University Track. My previous video, I did my experience of applying for Embassy Track. Unfortunately, it wasn't successful, but now it's gonna be about University Track. This is my first time applying for University Track, and it was really interesting. I got to learn a lot from it. Let me see. I want to start with I got all my documents ready as if you were applying for Embassy Track, and everything that I thought was correct. I went and searched on different senders. You might know like DHL, UPS, FedEx, or the local normal shipping that you might have in your home country. But I did got more recommendations of sending my documents with DHL since they work much better with universities in Korea, and that is what I did. After getting all of that, I sent in my documents and I emailed the university asking them if they could please let me know when they receive my documents so I would know when they have them and I wouldn't be worried they may didn't have arrived. Unfortunately, when I sent it with DHL, they told me that they couldn't do signature when the university received the documents because they didn't offer that option. I thought it was weird, but that is how they work. So, well, anyways, getting back to the story, they told me, yes, we received the documents, but unfortunately, that is why I will say again, if you have any questions or you are like, I'm not sure about this, email the JKS office of inquiries or any questions that you might have because I would never thought that this was a requirement. So I provided my change of the name document because I changed my name, and it seems like I didn't know that also requiring apostle or counselor confirm depending of the country. And they told me that they will give me the opportunity until April 1st, since that it was the application deadline, for me to send out their document. But unfortunately, in my home country, is not really fast to getting a postal from the office. They take about from 1 to 2 months to get that done. So I sadly had to respond to that email that even if it is possible for my application to still to be part of the other applicants if I'm missing that document, but I was gonna try to get it as soon as possible, and they told me unfortunately no, we not allow that. We only allowed when the application is complete, and since you're missing one document, and we cannot continue with your application if you don't send us that document before April 1st. And no, I tried the best as possible and did not came back on that April 1st. I think I received that until like May. I got that document ready and all of that, but it's ready for next year, that is for sure. Now I do know. So yeah, I couldn't tell you much about it of the experience, but from this little experience, now I know that the it only not requires the birth certificate, the diploma, and the transcript that postal or consular confirm. But also, if you have changed your name or anything similar to that, it also requires a postal. I guess it's because they don't have like the means or the ways to verify if what you're sending them is a truthful document and it's not fake or something you might have done in the computers something like that. But after that, when they answer you the email, they tell you like the times. Like it takes us about 2 weeks to screen all the applications. 1 week later, we will screen. After screening all the applications, they get like the ones they have complete the all the required documents and anything else they provided completed, and they separate from those who had uncompleted applications like me. After getting those, they separated to the departments and they descended to the professors or the committee of that department. And that is where the department or committee, let's say, for example, my interested is media and communications, and they check all the applications they receive for media and communications or related to that department. And if they have a strong personal statement and story plan, I have heard they do not do interviews. University track, they very rarely do interviews. But if you don't have it as strong and they might want to know more about you, they do a Zoom or phone call interview. If it's a Zoom, they told me that none of the university, other students who applied for that same university asked me. They had like three people in the Zoom, three students with with two or three professors, and they will ask like one question to one student and then one question to the other and to the other, and and continually like that. And the interview was between 10 to 15 minutes. And yeah, that is what it goes to the interview. So I will say from the screening of the documents to getting the final results, it was about 1 month, 1 month to 1 month and a half. That is how long the university they took to get back. Even though I had an incomplete application, I still received the email letting me know that thank you for applying, but we have published the results in the university website on the notice part where they public any news or notices, and they was able to tell you like JKS G 2025 finalists or final results, and it will show the list of students. So it will say the name of the student, and if it's in the like in the ID number of the student they created for them, and those are the finalists. But yeah, this is like my little experience. It was my first time applying for university track, so I didn't know what to expect very much of it. And yeah, I would say I my biggest mistake and where I learned it a lot is that I did not add that important part of I didn't even know, but I didn't ask. That was my fault too. I did not ask if my document of my change of name it will requiring apostle. But here's again other tips. If you have seen my previous video of embassy track, I will say it again on this video. If you're doing university track, good for you. You can focus now your personal statement and your study plan on one university, and you do not have to divide it by three universities. Since it's for one university, now you can focus your courses, like search what courses they offer and which ones are the closest related to your research plan, and how those courses will help you reach to your goal or reach to graduate and get your thesis and graduate on your master's. If you already know or you have a particular professor you're interested to work with, mention them in your study plan. Also, if you can, reach out to the professor and ask them, could you be my advisor if I'm selected by the JKS scholarship? I'm really interested in your research, or it's because your research aligns with my research, and you will be a great advisor and a great guidance to help me get what I'm trying to do or what I wish to do. That would look beautiful. Why? Because they already can see that you already tried to reach out to the university, you already interacted with them, they already kind of know your name, and you don't know if that professor might receive your application with other professors and be like, oh yeah, this person, he reached out to me and he told me about his research plan and I think it sounds perfect. It feels like a strong candidate that we would like to bring to the university or accept his application, he or she. So I would recommend those things over and over and over again. Please do not write just, oh, I want to go to Korea because I love K-pop, I love K-dramas, and it's excellent and all of that. No, this is not about that. This is how your research can help Korea if it has a focus on helping whatever might be happening in Korea, or if it's a focus of something you can learn from Korea to bring it to your home country and apply it in your home country, and how that can help your community or your country as it is. And yeah, I hope this video helped anyone, just giving some tips or little information you might not have not known. And if you have any questions, please write it down in the comments area. Follow or subscribe to my channel. I will give more study abroad tips. I If you didn't know, I have studied in Korea previously for 1 semester as an undergrad. So I will talk more about that if you wanted to know more like what to expect or how is it. I studied at Johnson University, and it was a really beautiful experience. I would recommend it if anyone is an undergrad and the university offers you the opportunity to apply for a scholarship as an undergrad to study in Korea. I will definitely recommend to take that opportunity and do it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.